Russia is a country of amazing size, stretching across 11 time zones. From the icy shores of the Arctic Ocean in the north to the warm beaches of the Black Sea in the south, its land seems to go on forever, offering a sense of scale that is hard to imagine until you see it for yourself. This vastness is matched only by its deep history, lively culture, and stunning landscapes. Every region has its own unique traditions, music, and stories, shaped by centuries of change and resilience. The Ural Mountains stand as a natural border between Europe and Asia, while the Volga River, the longest in Europe, has witnessed countless chapters of Russian life. Beyond the famous onion-domed churches and the mighty Kremlin, Russia's true spirit is found in its huge regions, whispering through the endless Siberian forests, echoing in the rolling waves of the Black Sea, and shining in the golden light that dances on St. Petersburg's old canals. Each landscape tells its own story, inviting you to listen and explore. To understand Russia, you must travel beyond what you already know, exploring towns and villages where every corner tells a story. In these quiet places, you'll find wooden houses that have stood for generations, bustling marketplaces filled with laughter, and traditions that are lovingly kept alive. Imagine traveling from the elegant, bustling streets of Moscow and St. Petersburg in the west, where modern life meets old-world charm, to the wild, untouched beauty of the Far East. A journey that feels like moving through both land and time. Each stop along the way reveals a new side of Russia, from glittering cities to remote mountain ranges. Here, hundreds of years of history are carved into buildings, flavors are passed down through families, and the kindness of the people leaves a lasting feeling. Step inside a church filled with golden icons, taste homemade dishes prepared with care, and feel the warmth of a welcome that comes from the heart. One day, you might be amazed by priceless art in a grand museum, standing before masterpieces that have inspired generations. The next, you could find yourself on the shore of the world's oldest and deepest lake, Lake Baikal, surrounded by nature's greatness and the quiet power of the wilderness. The air is crisp, the water impossibly clear, and the sense of wonder is overwhelming. Sip tea with local people in a wooden house, share stories by the warmth of a samovar, and discover the quiet moments that turn a trip into an unforgettable adventure. These simple joys reveal the heart of Russian hospitality. Russia asks you to look past the headlines and experience its real human side. It's in the laughter of friends at a cafe, the gentle conversations in a city park, and the everyday lives of people who call this vast country home. So, let's start a journey across this amazing land, finding hidden treasures, famous places, and the rich mix of Russian life that makes every visit unique. Whether you're traveling by train, boat, or on foot, adventure awaits at every turn. Russia is calling, and its wonders truly never end. There is always something new to discover, and every journey here becomes a story worth telling. Our journey begins in Moscow, the vibrant and bustling heart of modern Russia, where every street pulses with energy and history. Here, the past and present blend seamlessly. St. Basil's Cathedral's iconic colorful domes rise beside the Kremlin's imposing red walls, creating a cityscape that feels both timeless and alive. Step inside the Grand Gum department store, where elegant architecture meets the buzz of shoppers and the sparkle of luxury boutiques, all under a glass roof that lets in the city's light. Or descend into the Moscow Metro, a true underground palace, where stations are adorned with glittering chandeliers, intricate mosaics, and marble columns, each stop a work of art in itself. Above ground, parks like Gorky Park offer peaceful green spaces, perfect for a stroll, a picnic, or simply watching the world go by amid the city's lush trees and winding paths. Meanwhile, the city buzzes with life, ballet performances that dazzle, lively street markets full of color and flavor, and a nightlife that promises new discoveries around every corner. Yet, as the sun sets over the city and crowds flow through Red Square, remember, Moscow is just the beginning. To stay here is to read only the first page of Russia's vast and epic story. The city hints at Russia's immense scale and grand ambitions, but the true adventure lies beyond its busy avenues, where the landscape stretches endlessly into the horizon. Think of Moscow as the overture to a grand symphony, setting the tone and spirit for the incredible diversity, culture, and warmth that await you across the country. So, savor every moment in this magnificent gateway. Take in the sights, sounds, and flavors, but keep your sense of adventure alive. There's so much more to explore. Beyond Moscow's borders, the rest of Russia, Its endless landscapes, rich traditions, and untold stories awaits, ready to reveal its wonders just beyond the horizon. Next, we travel to St. Petersburg, Russia's royal heart, a city of grand palaces, elegant canals, and romantic bridges. Started by Peter the Great, its European style is clear in light-colored old buildings and the Grand Nevsky Prospect. A boat trip along the canals shows why it's called the Venice of the North. The State Hermitage Museum, located in the Winter Palace, has one of the world's greatest art collections. Experience ballet at the Mariinsky Theatre and the magical White Nights when the city glows in endless twilight. Enjoy local foods like beef stroganoff and pishki, and explore markets full of fresh food and smoked fish. St. Petersburg is a city of elegance, history, and romance. A place that captures every visitor's heart. Its beauty and culture stay with you long after you leave. Our trip takes us east to Kazan, the capital of Tatarstan, where cultures mix on the banks of the Volga River. Here, Christian and Islamic faiths live together, shown by the Kazan Kremlin's Kol Sharif Mosque and Annunciation Cathedral standing side by side. Kazan's streets are full of Tatar music, lively festivals, and a proud heritage. Walk down Bauman Street for cafes, crafts, and old buildings. Tatar food is a highlight. Try ekpokmak, a savory pastry, and chak-chak, a honey dessert. Enjoy tea and local treats in a cozy cafe, soaking in the region's unique flavors. Beyond the city, the Volga River offers peaceful getaways and pretty boat trips. Kazan surprises with its variety and kindness, showing a nice mix of cultures. It's a great example of being together and welcoming. Here, Russia's many cultures come alive. We journey deep into the heart of Siberia, to the legendary Lake Baikal, a place of staggering natural beauty and ancient mystery. This is the world's oldest and deepest lake, formed over 25 million years ago, and it holds a fifth of all the unfrozen fresh water on our planet. Its waters are so clear that you can see many meters down, and its shores are surrounded by dramatic mountains and endless forests, creating a landscape that feels almost untouched by time. In the warmth of summer, Lake Baikal transforms into a vibrant playground. Its shimmering blue waters and lush green forests invite travelers to hike along scenic trails, explore hidden coves, and take boat trips to the tranquil Olkhon Island, the spiritual heart of the lake. The air is fresh, filled with the scent of pine and wildflowers, and the days are long and full of adventure. When winter arrives, Baikal undergoes a breathtaking transformation. The lake freezes into a vast expanse of crystal-clear ice, so transparent you can see ancient stones and frozen bubbles trapped below the surface. Cracks zigzag across the ice, creating mesmerizing patterns, and the entire landscape becomes a magical, otherworldly wonder, one of nature's greatest spectacles. Walking or skating across this glassy surface is both thrilling and humbling. Each step is accompanied by the haunting musical sounds of shifting ice echoing across the silence. The vastness and purity of the frozen lake make you feel small, yet deeply connected to the wild spirit of Siberia. Along the shores, local communities live in harmony with the lake, drawing strength and inspiration from its presence. The Buryat people, who call Baikal the sacred sea, welcome visitors with genuine warmth, sharing stories of resilience, ancient legends, and a deep respect for the land and water. Here, you can experience the richness of Buryat culture, witnessing age-old rituals, listening to traditional music, and sharing a hearty meal in a cozy guest house. Hospitality is a way of life, and every meal is a celebration of community and tradition. Don't miss the chance to taste omul, the lake's prized smoked fish, prepared by local hands and best enjoyed right on the shore. Its unique flavor is a true taste of Baikal, connecting you to centuries of culinary tradition. Lake Baikal is more than just a destination. It's a spiritual encounter with the raw power and serenity of nature. Here, you can pause, reflect, and feel a sense of peace that is hard to find anywhere else in the world. In this wild, untamed corner of Russia, you truly feel the immense power, beauty, and timelessness of the Siberian wilderness, a place where nature reigns supreme and the soul finds its freedom. From Siberia, we head south to Sochi, the sunny Russian Riviera on the Black Sea. Palm trees, warm waters, and a relaxed feeling make Sochi different from the rest of Russia. Relax on beaches, swim in the sea, or explore the dramatic background of the Caucasus Mountains. The memory of the 2014 Winter Olympics lives on in the city's modern parks and great ski resorts. Sochi offers the rare chance to ski in the morning and relax by the sea in the afternoon. Explore lush botanical gardens, Stalin's dacha and mountain waterfalls. Enjoy shashlik, khachapuri, and fresh salads at seaside cafes with local wine. Sochi is a paradise for relaxing and adventure, a place to rest and enjoy life's simple pleasures. It's Russia's sunniest escape. Our trip ends in Vladivostok, Russia's lively Pacific port and the last stop on the Trans-Siberian Railway. Sitting on hills above Golden Horn Bay, the city's dramatic landscape and modern bridges give a feeling of adventure. Ride the funicular for amazing views, visit the S-56 submarine museum, or explore Rusky Island's old forts and beaches. Vladivostok's closeness to Asia shapes its culture, markets, and especially its food. Seafood lovers will enjoy king crab and scallops, fresh from the sea and served at busy markets and restaurants. The city's food scene mixes Russian, Korean, Chinese, and Japanese influences. Vladivostok marks the end of a trip across a continent, but also the start of new possibilities. Standing on its shores, you feel the success of crossing Russia's vastness. The city's strong, hopeful spirit is catching. Vladivostok perfectly shows Russia's adventurous soul. Across Russia's huge area, one thing shines brightest: the kindness of its people. Underneath a quiet outside is an amazing heart, generosity, and deep feeling. In every city and village, a smile or a few Russian words are met with true kindness. On a Siberian train, an old woman shares homemade pies and tea, treating strangers like family, moments that go beyond language. Russian hospitality, or gosteprimstvo, is famous. Guests are welcomed with open arms and tables full of food. Sharing stories in a country house, laughing with new friends and trading cultures. These are the memories that define travel. Meetings with artists, fishermen, and cafe owners show the true heart of Russia. The strength and kindness of its people are the country's greatest treasures. It's these connections that make a trip through Russia unforgettable. Our trip across Russia shows a land of beauty, history, and variety, far beyond Moscow's borders. This is more than just a travel story. It's an invitation to discover the real Russia for yourself. Walk historic streets, taste local foods, and meet the people who bring this country to life. Travel is about connections and memories, not just places. By exploring with an open heart, you join a group that builds bridges and celebrates our shared humanity. The trains are ready, the tables are set, and a continent of adventures awaits. Pack your sense of wonder and join us on this unforgettable trip across Russia. The big adventure is calling. Let's see what wonders we can find together.